And on, I hope that shit does not. So you know what? I'm not even gonna bother putting the fan on. Alright. Excuse me. Damn, Snake. Snake is a badass. Probably one of my favorites in this particular game. Definitely. This dude, man, he's incredibly fucking smart. Lights to the books. Yes and no. Darwin is more of the survival of the fittest. Yeah, natural selection. Where basically nature will choose the genes to carry on for the next species so that they evolve and adapt to their environments. But a lot of people figured that out. Hippie chicks? What? Dude, 7. Yeah, okay, I was about to fucking say. I was like, 7, you're way smarter than that, man. Come on. The fuck? Paleontology. Micrographia. Jeez, pretty crazy. Creatures of the South Seas. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm assuming it's referring to the theory of how energy is transferred. Like how when, let's say, a cow eats a plant, eats grass, and that energy from the grass is transferred to the cow. Then we eat the cow, then the energy from that cow is transferred to us. Then we poop, then, you know, the energy, I guess, from whatever we ate gets transferred for whatever eats our poop. And or fertilize the ground, thus giving energy back to the ground. I guess that's what that's supposed to mean. Oh. Mind swap. She likes. She got a. Well, at least she has like. I think she has like a friendship with Junpei. Kitab al Zaif. Teletemporation. Yo, hold on. Because remember how I was saying that this chick should be dead, June? What if she didn't die? Let's say she didn't die. Okay. And she in actuality somehow got sent through time, which is why she wasn't there in between the time of 9 years ago and now. I think that has a lot. I think time travel is gonna have something to do with this game. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? These call numbers? Well, there's no numbers in there, so. Open. Here, find bulb. Not bad. We have to give light to the books, yeah? Cosmic inflation. Jeez, man. This dude knows so much. That's kind of cute. There's nothing to do with that, dude. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Hellenism? I'm about to look that shit up. Yo, okay, so what the fuck doesn't put you to sleep, bro? No, they aren't, yeah. Cowboys and Indians. What the fuckity what? Huh. Weird. Fundamentals of baseball. Head. Yeah, I hope she says something about 7 in this. Oh, okay, she didn't crack shit on 7. No, it's just things that were functions that people used to be able to do that they can't no longer because of evolution. Yeah, another light bulb. Yeah, computer science and IT is kind of a vague field. You can do anything, you can go anywhere, you can be almost anything. And because of that, it kind of makes it hard to make a focus on something. You can have so many different skills and so many different paths to take the same thing. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, I guess not. I'm in the same spot as before. Maybe I'm done with the books here. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Snake doesn't know it? And man, that dude reads every fucking thing. Pythagorean theorem. Algebraic number theory. Damn, dude, you so fucking smart. Indian mathematics. Oh. Origin of Japanese folklore. Hold on one hot second. KKK, might be. What the fuck? SE5. Oh no. I get it. It's because of the colors. You match up the colors together. EE, okay, and there's nothing of that color. So there's SD, there's H5, there's KA, this is the dash. guess I can't do anything with that just yet. I have to get all of them. I did that. I know she's kind of got a little thing for Junpei after all this stuff, but I mean, hey, your girl is technically dead, or probably, or using some kind of monochromatic field to give you information, and or teleportate. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of the stuff is starting to look kind of viable. What the fuck is this shit about? How many bulbs I got? I only got 2. So we can't do none of that shit yet. Okay. Okay. You double check and make sure I got everything I could. I touched everything here. Oh. What's wrong with that? It's odd. Guess Snake doesn't know much about that. Fuck, dang. Okay. Nothing. Oh. Nothing. I need to do that. Damn. No. It's kind of crazy, but they ain't shit here, man. They ain't shit. You know, maybe I'd get further if I just put some light bulbs here. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Yo, what happened to you? You kind of vanished.
Yo. Alright, hello?
Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I had fallen asleep, but I saw you were still streaming, so...
Yeah, I just decided that as long as I stream them, at the very least, you'll still be able to see anything. So even if you were to, per se, like, not be there, I can stream it because our share play... Yeah, because our share play shit isn't working. So I was just like, well, since we're never going to be able to share play it, this is fine.
Wow, what did I miss so far? You're in the library now?
I'm in the library, but there's not much else that I'm doing here.
So I wonder if this happens to more spots, if you just add more pieces, like you just add up more, like if you're doing something the right way, they just add another, like, 7.
What the fuck is this horse shit?
Like, what do you think? They don't add more again if you get to another spot?
I think they'll add more
No,
what?
like,
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is because it's the the main thing. It'll let me. And wait, 514236. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. Five, 1, 4, 3, 2, 6. Right? Oh, it allowed me to. God damn, that's blurry. 514236. Oh, it wants it to be that way. Okay. 6, 3, 2, 4, 1. Oh, I see. Then those are all 5, or all 3. I guess when we shine them, they'll actually give us what we want. Shield Drake 5. Where's Shielddrake? I remember Shielddrake being somewhere. I don't remember where that was. Because he didn't know who it was. It was the one with the German languages. Let's go the fuck upstairs. How about that? No. that's not where it was. No. Where's the stuff by Sheldrake? Oh. What the fuck? It's down here, right? Sheldrake 5. Do I have to do it like, do I have to click it up here? Okay, so I know what it says, so then why can't I just click this? It wants me to get Sheldrake 5, so can't I just get Sheldrake 5? Will it not let me get it? Like, I don't get that. Please don't make me look at this thing again.
Sheldrake 5?
Oh my god, I knew it would do that. God damn it.
I think I saw the rest of his collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Oh, good.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor. I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
Because Josh Groban is here.
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read.
Purposefully.
Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
Okay.
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. how the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
Is who did this and why,
I can
right?
hear that.
What happened?
Whatever that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, look. Groban.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development
Holy
division.
fuck, that's the 9th guy. Oh my god.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand.
Battery.
What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
No, I haven't.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see. In theory, it is supposed to test for the existence of telepathy.
Oh. So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one. They were split perfectly.
Oops. Each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. And they were split
As such,
perfectly.
the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo
Wait
had
a
learned the
minute.
following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found. and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't
Damn.
have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
Yep.
That was the girl who died.
Knew it.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is Jun? No. That's impossible. Can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
Knew it. No. Her and San are brother and sister. Knew it.
It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei?
She
Your
wouldn't
breathing
be
sounds
here in the
strange.
nonary game if she had nothing to do with anything that occurred then. The reason why you're here is a complete fucking mystery to me still. Maybe she's using you as a way to get herself out of a certain situation because she knows that she'd be able to transfer information to you, which is also how you got out of the situation that you were in before where you didn't have the passcode. Because in the other time, remember when we did the safe shit? The reason how we got the passcode was from the note from the safe. But if that's the case, and we never got the note in the safe, and we never went in that room, we would have never gotten it. But because for whatever reason, right? Think about it this way. I had to do that playthrough first to get to this playthrough. What if the purpose of that playthrough is also supposed to symbolize the transmitter and receivers, whereas the initial safe playthrough was for the transmitter to be received to this playthrough so that I'm actually able to get past a certain point without technically even having that information.
Right.
Because the information isn't new to the player who's gone through safe mode. It's new to them, it's not new to the player.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine.
But it's also may not be new information to Akane.
Let's get back down there, alright? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
I would have asked and stopped being a fucking asshole, but, you know, main character asshole syndrome. Well, ain't that some shit? Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. staying up a little later, only because I want to get my laundry and shit done for tomorrow. So I'm just making sure all my laundry's done, so that when I get up tomorrow, I have clothes and shit to wear. Yeah, so I got 2 doors to go through now. 13, 14, 15, and no, oh no, X is 10. 13, 14, 10, 13. What?
I have to get up early to go to the gym. Be there by 5 in the morning.
Right, 13, 14, 10, 13. But what does it want me to do? Do I have to add them? I think I'm actually stumped on this one. This better not be as easy as I think this is. You know what? Let's see. I got an idea. I got a bold ass idea. Here's my calculator. What? Yo, okay, all right, now I get what she's asking. Jesus, I'm stupid as fuck. Holy shit. How did I not get that? How did I not get that shit? Wow, I'm dumb. Okay. A, B, C. D. A, B, C. E. Dead. Jesus, man. God damn. I can't believe I didn't fucking understand that. Let's hope it's the other fucking door. Oh well, that's it.
Alright, this is the next.
Oh, I'm saving.
The door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Where am I on the timeline? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Fuck me.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Big ass fucking room, man. I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Damn, that's even harder than... This shit is fucking hard, man. How do I get the one there? God damn it. Hold on. Okay. I want 1 plus F plus 5. Okay. I want 4 plus 5 plus... What is here? Plus C. I only need C plus 9, and I only need F plus 6. I don't need D at all anywhere. D needs to go no matter what. So what I can do is this. D. 1. 6. Bring F back. I only need 1 here. How do I get 1 here? What do I get rid of? If I get rid of F, I get 1 back. What do I need now? Oh, I don't need B. This is fucking hard as shit. And I can't believe I've been stuck on this puzzle for this long. Even though I know what to do, it's hard as fuck. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna cut the stream off for this. and I'm just gonna I'll start it up again when this is over, but I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow.
Word.
Cause this shit is, yeah.